Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Mechwarrior Online. I have a couple drops of a Marauder 3R gameplay because I finally set this thing up. Everybody seems to be liking this Marauder 3R with the trio of RAC tools, and I hadn't played it yet. So I figure, let's build the damn thing and let's see what it is all about and is it any enjoyable to actually play. Cause I will be outright honest with you, I am not a huge fan of RACs. So there is that. I am just not a huge fan of the RAC as a weapon system. I much prefer UX personally and so forth. And this seems to be very much what people do these days, where it's like, hey, let's not even contest the middle, let's just let them all wander into the middle and all of that. I mean, I don't mind not contesting the middle, in the sense that, well, let them have it, but I still think, and I'm really trying to use these racks here to figure out, okay, is this actually a build I really want to use with all the racks and stuff. But if you look at those Timberwolves and that awesome and so on, like that is the sort of way I personally would prefer to give up the middle, where it's like, hey, let's give up the middle, let them have the middle if we have firing lines in the middle. Just wandering down this alleyway, this path, and then, you know, ignoring the middle, that doesn't seem good. Like, this is what I'm talking about here. Like, I'm expecting these guys to come over and shoot my teammate from the bow now, because they are down here in middle of nowhere. Because that's where they chose to go by ignoring the middle and walking up and down this ramp. So I'm going to try and provide some support fire, and here I'm going to try and actually jam those racks and do as much damage as possible, and then walk through here a little bit to well, duel with this Marauder here. And everybody and everything is shooting at me, so have some scoreboards. Okay, so in basically no time at all, I racked up about 500 points of damage, although I did end up being rather dead and so on. My position wasn't all that great in the end there, although I was trying to stop my teammates from being shot from above. So I guess it was the correct call at the time, but I can see where people are going with this build. Like what I do not like about racks is that the amount of time they take to actually do the damage, and you have to stare at the enemy through that entire time, which I find to be a big problem. If I want to stare at the enemy for a long time and deal damage, I would much rather use a bunch of UX or a laser vomit. But there is that, and that's me missing a whole heck of a lot, and all the enemies are on my left, so let's peek to the left then, hello. And I absolutely just ate that laser vomit without doing anything in return, so that was a real bad play. Don't play the trading game against laser vomits in this thing. It's like, this is basically what I need. I need somebody to be walking out in the open or standing out in the open so I can do this. And this is what I don't like about racks, because they require that sort of a gameplay. However, with three of them, some medium lasers, I can see why people like this build. Like, it feels visually visceral and so on, having those guns and, you know, just spitting bullets down range. And also there is something, me eating another laser vomit without actually being able to do anything about it. Anyway, there is also something to be said about the Marauder being nice and sturdy mech. in the sense that it rolls damage pretty well, which means that it can kind of do this. Let's just stare at the enemy and shoot thing. Okay, I should be a little more aggressive now. Should have been more aggressive about like 20-25 seconds ago, because it was like we're so high, so far ahead in the kill lead, that I should be pushing that advantage instead of trying to hang back and you know, test out these racks. But here we go. Hello, Mad Cat. Come and have your share of rack action. The other problem I have with rack is that it's really easy to spread. Like, it is really easy to spread the incoming damage coming in from the racks. So, for the enemy, that is. Because like it's just a constant stream, and so you can rather easily do all sorts of maneuvering to spread the incoming damage on you. But I can see the appeal of this build, even though it is not exactly something I personally enjoy all that much, as in racks as the weapon system. And here I'm trying to spread damage from the incoming lasers, and well, there is one more person to destroy in this match anymore, which is to say it's going to take a moment to get that done. Just need to find them and all of that. Ah, there they are. So anyway, hopefully this was entertaining view into the Marauder 3R. Like, I can see the appeal of this build. I just don't know if it is something I really want to play more of. But if you are a fan of the racks, of spitting out a whole bunch of bullets over a period of time and staring at your enemy while doing it, then yeah, definitely get this mech. This is good for that. So yeah, as folks finish off that final portion there, thank you very much for watching, and have some scoreboards and stuff at the end here.